Hello students, in this video we will discuss chapter number 3 compound interest using formula. As you already know, compound interest is a repeated simple interest computation with a growing principal. So here we will calculate compound interest by using the formula. Here the first formula is when the interest is compounded yearly, the formula for finding the amount is P 1 plus R over 100 raised to power n. What is A? A is amount, P stands for principal, R rate of interest compounded yearly, and n means number of years. We can calculate compound interest. First of all we will find amount, then we will find the compound interest. We can calculate compound interest by using the formula amount minus principal. Amount we can calculate from this formula and principal whatever the original value given in the question. So here this next formula is when successive rates are given. Successive rates means rate of the first year is different, rate of second year is different, rate of third year is different, and so on. In that case we can use the direct formula of amount, that is amount equal to P 1 plus R1 by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100, 1 plus R3 by 100. This case I have considered for 3 years. And suppose if you want to find the direct formula of compound interest, so here P, it is bigger bracket, 1 plus R1 by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100 minus 1. This formula I have taken for 2 years, minus 1. Okay, so here principal we have taken common, and here this is the formula compound interest, amount minus principal. This is amount, this is principal. So what we will do, P we will take common, so your formula will be 1 plus R over 100 raised to power n minus 1. You can find first of all amount and then compound interest, and if in the question they can ask you directly compound interest, so you can go for this formula also. Now we are going to solve the exercise based on above formulas. In exercise 3a, your first question is find the amount and compound interest on rupees 12,000 in 3 years at 5% interest being compounded annually. So here principal is 12,000 time 3 years, rate 5%. We can apply the formula of amount. Amount is P 1 plus R over 100 raised to power n. This is n, this is R, and this is P. We can put the values. Here we can do cutting, 1 by 20, take LCM, we got this. So after addition it is 21 by 20 whole cube. So after calculation we got the value of amount 13,891.5. Then we can calculate compound interest by using the formula amount minus principal. This is amount and the original principal is 12,000. So compound interest after subtraction it will be 1891.5. You can see the second question. Your second question based on the successive rates. Here calculate the amount on rupees 15,000 for 2 years when the rate of successive years are 8% and 10%. Principal is given, time period is given, rate is also given. Then you can apply the formula of amount for successive years, that is amount equal to P 1 plus R1 by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100. Here you will put the value of R1, here R2. After putting we can do cutting if it is possible, and then we can solve it and we got the amount. Then the same procedure, compound interest is amount minus principal. Now we will discuss question number 5. Fifth question is on what sum of money, means we are supposed to calculate the principal. Will the compound interest for 2 years at 5% per annum will be rupees 768.75. Here compound interest is given, rate is given, time period is given. Here we can use the direct formula of compound interest, that is P 1 plus R over 100 raised to power n minus 1. Put the value of rate, solve it, take LCM, and here also you will take LCM. We will get 41 by 400 principal, 768.75. Just shift 441 towards other side and you can see we got the value of principal rupees 7,500. Then in the seventh question This also they have asked you again principal. What is the question? What principal will amounts to rupees 9,856? So this is amount, this is time period, this is R1 and R2. Here we can again use the direct formula of amount, put the value of amount, solve it and find principal. It is 8,000. Just see in the question number 10, it is given, at what rate percent compound interest does a sum of money becomes 1.44 times of itself? Now in this question, in the previous question we have discussed how to find principal. Now in this question we will discuss how to find rate. Here rate is missing. Principal is x, amount becomes 1.44 times of itself, means amount is 1.44x. Time period is 2 years. Then we can apply the formula of amount. We will put the values, x will cancel and then we can solve it. You can see here also whole square, here also whole square, so we can equate the bases. After equating bases, 12 by 10 equal to 1 plus r by 100. So here shift 1 towards the other side and then solve it and we get in the end rate is 20%. Now in the question number 12, principal is given 5,000, time is 3 years and amount at the end of 2 years is given rupees 6272. So for if the amount at the end of 2 years is given, so time period we will take 2 years. We can apply the direct formula of amount and we will put the value of amount, principal and the time period. Shift 5,000 towards left side and do the cutting and then afterward it will become 28 upon 25 whole square equal to 1 plus r over 100 whole square. Then we will equate the bases. After equating bases, we will get the rate 12%. In the second part, they have asked you what is the amount at the end of third year. So amount, we can apply the formula of amount. Time period we will take 1 year. Principal, amount at the end of 2 years will become the principal for the third year. So we are doing the calculation for the third year. So principal is this. Rate is 12, time period is 1 and after solving we get the value of amount. In question number 14, principal is 4,000, compound interest 630.50 is given and rate is given 5%. In this question we will calculate the time period. So here first of all we will find the amount. Amount is principal plus compound interest. After addition, this is the value of amount. Apply the formula of amount. Shift 4,000 towards left side and then do the calculation. In the end you will compare parts. So here n will be 3 years. We will discuss question number 16. A sum of rupees 44,200 is divided between John and Smith. John is 12 years old and Smith is 14 years old. In such a way, their portion be invested at 10% per annum when they reach as the age of 16 years. What will be the share of each out of 44,200? So here principal is missing. So we will take the principal for John x and for Smith we will take 44,200 minus x. Then we can solve it. For principal this rate is this, time period 16 minus 12, 4 years. We can apply the formula of amount and this is the amount for John. This will take as A1. Then we will calculate for Smith. For Smith, the principal will be 44,200 minus x, rate is this, time period. After subtraction, we got 2 years. Find the amount, apply the formula, put the values and this is the value of amount. Now in the question they are given, their amounts are equal when they will reach at the age of 16 years. So what we will do, according to question, A1 will be equal to A2. We will equate them. We can put the values and we can do the calculation. After solving, we will get the value of x. X will be rupees 20,000. It means the principal for John, it will be 20,000. For Smith, we will subtract 20,000 from 44,200 and we get 24,200. Then they ask you what will each receive when they will reach at the age of 16 years. Means they will ask you to calculate the amount. So amount formula we can apply 44,200 minus x into 11 over 10 whole square. We can subtract it and then we can put the values, and after solving it, we are getting 29,282. Now we will discuss the second exercise, exercise 3b. In exercise 3b, the formulas are same, only little bit complexity in the question is there. Here in the first question, find the difference between simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum is 54.40. So here difference is given, compound interest minus simple interest, 54.40 rupees. Here principal is missing. They are asked you to calculate the sum. Sum means principal. So principal we will take as x, rate we will take 8%, time period 2 years. So here difference is given. Then apply the formula of simple interest, put the values. Then we can find first of all amount. We can put the value of principal x, rate, time period, and after solving we are getting amount will be 729x divided by 625. So if we will calculate compound interest, that is amount minus principal, after subtraction we are getting the compound interest. Now their difference is given 54.40. So what we will do, we will put the value of compound interest and simple interest here simply and equate equal to 54.40, and after solving we are getting rupees 8500. So this is the value of principal. Then in the second question, a sum of money invested at compound interest amounts to 19,360 in 2 years and 23,425.60 in 4 years. So case 1 we will take. Here amount formula is given, put the value of amount, let it be equation number 1. In the second case, the time period is 4 year, value of amount is given. So here this is the value of amount, this is the time period, this is the principal. Then put the values, and this is the second equation. Now we got both the equations. Just divide equation 2 by equation 1. So after division, here you can see clearly it will directly, x will cancel with x and this full bracket is cancelled with this. So here we are left with 2. And then here also we can do the cutting. After cutting, we are getting 121 divided by 100. That is 1 plus r over 100 raised to power 2. So 121 by 100 is 11 by 10 whole square equal to 1 plus r over 100 whole square. We can equate the bases because powers are equal. After equating the bases, we will get this value, and from there we can calculate the rate, that is 10%. And then they ask you to calculate the principal also. So what you will do, you will put the value of rate here in equation number 1, and then you will get the principal 16,000 after calculation. Then in the third question, it is given a sum of money lent out at compound interest at a certain rate per annum becomes 3 times of itself in 8 years. So in the first case, principally we will take as x, time period is given 8 years, amount becomes 3 times of itself, means 3x. We can apply the formula of amount P 1 plus r over 100 raised to power n, put the values, and we are getting the value of 3 will be equal to 1 plus r over 100 raised to power 8. Now in the second case, they are asked you to calculate the time period when the amount becomes 27 times of itself, means amount is 27x, principal is x. Again apply the same formula. Here put the values, x will cancel with x, so 27 we can write 3q. Now this we know the value of 3 from equation number 1. So in place of 3 we will put this value here, and then after putting the value we are getting 8 into 3, that is 24. You can see bases are same, we can equate the powers. After equating powers, your time period will be 24 years. Now in the question number 4, they ask you on what sum of money will compound interest payable annually for 2 years be same as simple interest on rupees 9,430 at 10 years at 5% per annum. So here first of all we will calculate the interest. After finding the interest, in the question it is given the compound interest and the simple interest, they are equal. We will equate them, and then compound interest formula we can apply, and here you can put the value of compound interest, and principal we will take as x, and then after solving it Here you can do the cutting, take LCM, it is 441 by 400. Here again take LCM, you are getting this. In the end we are getting 41 by 400x, and then shift these numbers towards the other side and you will get the principal will be rupees 46,000. Now in the fifth question, Kamal and Anand each lent a same sum of money for 2 years at 5% simple interest and compound interest. For Kamal it's a simple interest, for Anand it is compound interest, and Anand receive rupees 15 more, means compound interest minus simple interest will be equal to rupees 15. So everything is same for simple interest and compound interest. We can apply the different formulas and we can put the values of these all the things, and here we are getting simple interest, this one, and here we can apply the formula of compound interest and we are getting this compound interest. After subtraction we will equate them equal to 15, and you can see here clearly we can solve it, and here principal we are getting 6,000, and now they are asking you how much Kamal and Anand got. We can put the value of x here and x here also, and in the end we come to know that Kamal got rupees 600 and Anand got rupees 615. Other questions you can try. See the ninth question. A certain sum of money amounts to rupees 23,403 years. Amount is given, time period is given, rate is given, principal is missing. Let the principal will be x. Apply the formula of amount. That is amount we can calculate here. Simple interest first of all you will calculate, that is 3x upon 10. Apply the formula of amount, put the values of principal and simple interest, and here after solving we are getting principal 18,000. Now in the second part they are asked you what is the amount at the end of 2 years. So principal we know, time period we know, rate we know. We can apply the direct formula of amount, P1 plus R over 100 raised to power n, and here we can put the values and we are getting amount 21,780. The last question hint is already given. So that's all for today, and the next exercises we will discuss in the next video. Thank you very much.